Shalom, shalom. Call HALALYAM La, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great MILLSTONE and teach them well. Peace and salutations be to the hopeful elect. I'm coming at you from the Prophets in Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. Okay, this lesson is going to be going into this saying called welfare baby. Alright? There's a byword or proverb that Esau uses against Jake. And first heard it a few years back when these Edomites were raging. I was playing a video game and these Edomites were raging. You know, I was telling them how they're going into slavery. They told me, they called me a welfare baby. This is what welfare means. Salaki for all the noise. I'm driving right now. I'm in transit. This is what welfare baby means. It says a kid born just to keep a mother on welfare. And then this is it used in a sentence. I feel sorry for Joey. He's a welfare baby, so his mom doesn't have to work. So it was like being born. It's like they're telling you were born just to get your mom benefits, welfare benefits. You know, so that she doesn't have to work. But that's what Esau likes to call us, man. All these proverbs, bywords, which they're not really wrong. You know, majority of Jake are welfare babies. You know, their mom may be on welfare or some shit. Because what? That's the curses. You know, scripture say it. Grab it. Book of Deuteronomy chapter 28 verse 48. And all of Deuteronomy 28 just tells you what we're going to be going through over here in our captivity. Being a welfare baby is a part of that. It says, therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in want of all things. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. So in want of all things, we're going to serve our enemy, man. So in want of food, water, shelter, clothes, we got to serve our enemy for it. You know? Got to work a 9 to 5. You got brothers in the labor jobs working 6 to 6, man. Starting before 9 and ending after 5. It's slavery, bro. It's modern day slavery. And then they take they take the men out of the house. Okay? And allow the woman to rely on the government. Just so the woman can rely on the government, man. That's where we get the proverb welfare baby, man. But the time's coming now where we ain't gonna have to rely on these damn devils no more. We ain't gonna be going to them for one of all things. We're gonna go to the Lord because we have to go to the Lord. Some Jake still is. Because what? They're gonna trust in Esau Edom. They can put their trust in this devil and find themselves sorely ashamed, man. They're gonna end up going off into getting the MOTB because of their trust. But you know, the Lord's men, his diligent and true servants, what? They're not gonna run to Esau for help. They're gonna trust in the Lord. YAHAWASHI. That's why the scripture says this. book of Isaiah, chapter 26. Not that one, but that's going too. I'm gonna grab that one after. Isaiah, the book of Isaiah, chapter 10 and verse 20. And it shall come to pass in that day that the remnant of Israel, and such as are escaped of the house of Jacob, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them. So the remnant going into what? The elect, man. All right, because the elect going, they're gonna be out and about, pilgrims in the earth, man. They ain't gonna have no homes, or no money to buy food or water, but the Lord's still gonna take care of them. It says, shall no more again stay upon him that smote them, but shall stay upon the Lord, YAHAWASHI, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. And it says, shall no more again. So, what those men, those true elect men, that's going to stop staying upon Esau, Edom, and Jacob's trouble, ain't going to return to staying upon Esau, Edom ever again. Because what? Jacob's trouble, is going to lead to the end. And it's going to get worse and worse until the Lord cracks the sky, man. It says, but shall stay upon the Lord, YAHAWASHI, the Holy One of Israel, in truth. In truth, man. Jake said he loved the Lord. It's like you. Jake said he loved the Lord and they trust in the Lord, YAHAWASHI, but is that really true? Are you, do you trust the Lord in truth? Are you relying on the Lord in truth? What happens when shit hits the fan, MOTB comes out, the hour of temptation comes? Because that's going to be, the hour of temptation is going to test who you truly rely on. It's like you. The hour of temptation is going to test who you truly rely on. So what happens to a man if he says he trusts in the Lord, and when the Lord takes away his comfort, his comfortability, his food, his water, his house, all the things that he uses, all the things that he needs to be comfortable? Okay, what happens when the Lord takes away a man's comfortability, man? Does he turn into a stronger man of the Lord in faith, or does he turn into a nigga? It's either gonna go one way or the other, man. There's no gray area. You got a lot of men being double-minded in this truth. That's got their foot in the world, ain't in the truth. All right. But there ain't gonna be no gray area in the hour of temptation. You're gonna either be with the Lord, or you're gonna be with the devil. And everybody gonna be made manifest in that day. This book Isaiah chapter 26 and verse 3, the one I was going to grab before, it says, matter of fact, I'll start at verse verse 3. It says, thou wilt keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. So it's all gonna boil down to who you truly trust in. You trust in Esau, Edom, or you trust in the Lord, YAHAWASHI. Let me grab this. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, verse 5. Thus saith the Lord, YAHAWASHI, cursed be the man that trusteth in man, and maketh flesh his arm. So cursed be the man that trusteth in man. You putting your trust in this damn devil, in this damn military, his government, okay, his doctors, his scientists, his archaeologists. Scripture say, cursed be you, man. You really trust these guys to help you out. You really trust these guys to be there for you in time of need. You're going to find out the hard way that they're not there for you. They're not for you. It says, and maketh flesh his arm, and whose heart departed from the Lord, YAHAWASHI. Alright, so your heart Cursed be the man whose heart departs from the Lord, and he puts his trust more in Esau, Edom, or anybody else in this world than the Lord, YAHAWASHI. Okay? That could be any man. It could be your dad. It could be your mom's. Yeah, okay? It could be your brother. You cannot trust anyone more than you trust the Lord, YAHAWASHI. You're going to be cursed, man. Now, there's a good thing to trust your brothers. Okay? If they be true brothers. It's okay to have trust for your brethren and the Lord, YAHAWASHI. But you can't trust them more than you trust the Lord. That's with any man, because man's heart can change. It says, for he shall be like the heath in the desert, and shall not see when good cometh, but shall inhabit the parched places in the wilderness, in a salt land and not inhabited. Okay, so that's how that man gonna be. That's how those type of people are gonna be in Jacob's trouble. Especially, man. You're gonna be like you're gonna be like the parched places in the wilderness, man. The heath in the desert. You ain't gonna be getting no water, man. It says, Blessed is the man that trusteth in the Lord, YAHAWASHI, and whose hope the Lord is. So you're going to be blessed if you actually trust in the Lord, YAHAWASHI. Okay? You're going to be good, man. You know, you're going to be happy. You're going to be straight, man. You're going to be taken care of because the Lord knows who he's chosen. Okay? Scriptures say the Lord hath care for his elect. So the Lord cares about you, man. You be at that number. You got to trust in him. But you got to have elect qualities. You strive to be the elect, then strive for the elect's qualities. Charity, faith, hope, mercy, kindness, meekness. Okay? Trusting in the Lord, faith. You got to have a strong trust in the Lord to be the elect, man. Okay? The Lord can't make nothing shake or nothing move through you if you don't trust in him truly. You're only going to wax worse and worse. All right, and everybody going to see the route that you've taken. Everybody going to know, okay, this guy is not a man of the Lord. Okay? And that hour of temptation, when things truly unfold, when shit hits the fan, your true colors going to show. The hour of temptation is going to break a man. The hour of temptation is going to show the real from the fake. It's going to divide the true prophets from the false prophets. It's going to root up all that the Lord YAHAWASHI has not planted. All the plants that the Lord has not planted, man, it's going to be rooted up in the hour of temptation. Quick testimony, I seen a dream once of, a while back, well, maybe a year or two ago, of men that I thought were true prophets falling out. They totally switched up. As soon as the hour of temptation hit, I'm talking about the same day. I went outside and everybody was in chaos. The world was in chaos. People were running around like chickens with their heads cut off. And you have prophets out there prophesying, trying to get the last works in. And I come out and I see, men that I was actually camping alongside with, men that I thought were true men of the Lord. The faces weren't really revealed to me, but I knew that they were men in my camp, and they were men that I knew and loved, men that were close to me. I never expected to fold in that hour, but they did. And they were out there preaching that it was okay to get the MOTB. And so I came up and I said, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know that's wrong. Why are you saying those things? The Lord is against that. And they would have their own whole camp already. They had like bodyguards and stuff. I would try to stop him. I'd try to go stop him and talk some sense to him, but he had bodyguards in his camp though that wouldn't let me get any closer. You know, they'll be pushing me back. Back up. You know? And I was just like, man, I was sad. It brought tears to my eyes. Seeing men that I thought were brothers, you know, going against the Lord. Happily striving against the Lord. YAHAWASHI. You know? Well, that's to be expected, man. It's to be expected. It may catch you off guard, it may catch you by surprise, but don't get shaken over it. Men are gonna fall out. You know, don't go sniffing his ass and follow behind him. Because you trust in it. If you go following behind a man, if he falls out, it means you trust him to get you salvation. Your salvation comes of the Lord. So that means you put your trust in another man. We just read, cursed be the man that trusteth in man. Because that man gonna lead you to a ditch. You gotta trust in the Lord. What does the scripture say? You know? What does the scripture say? Men started giving heed to seducing spirits in that hour. And even already are giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils. And devils goes into deceivers. So doctrines of deceivers. Men are already giving heed to them and falling away from it. You know? Falling away by it. Being taken by them. That's scary, man. That's why you gotta always be prayed up. Stay prayed up and do your best ability to take care of the brotherhood. In doing so, you're taking care of the Lord. YAHAWASHI. Also serve the Lord. YAHAWASHI with all your heart, mind, and soul. Be truthful to yourself. Be truthful to your brothers. Be truthful to everybody, man. Scriptures say, provide all things honest in the sight of men. You don't want to be held accountable or blamable for anything that you couldn't be honest about. The Lord knows. For he shall be planted, Salakia. For he shall be as a planted, Salakia. I'm driving, man. I'm trying to focus on reading in this car in front of me. For he shall be as a tree planted by the waters. Okay, a tree planted by the waters, that tree gonna always be nourished. It says, and that spreadeth out her roots by the river is a healthy tree, and shall not see when heat cometh, but her leaf shall be green, and shall not be careful in the year of drought. Gonna be straight in the year of drought. It says, neither shall cease from yielding fruit. Okay, so good works of the Lord. YAHAWASHI, fruits of the Spirit. You know, not cease from yielding fruit. Righteous works of love, right? Your labors of love, man. Scripture say the heart, verse 9, it says, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Alright. So it's time to stop being a welfare baby, man. You gotta come out of that mindset of relying on government, of relying on other people to take care of you, or, you know, whatever it may be. But look for the welfare of the Lord. Look for the welfare of YAHAWASHI. Seek the welfare of YAHAWASHI. Don't seek Esau's welfare, man. Don't let these Edomites be right, because a lot of their bywords is actually, they come from the Lord, man. These bywords come from the Lord, you know. Otherwise, they wouldn't be able to say it. The N-word, nigga. Look up the word nigga. The definition for it is ignorant. Even black. Black goes into void of light. To be void of light is to be void of what? The truth. 2/3 Jake ain't got the truth. You know? Slave. All of us are slaves, man. So you can see these powers, it's not really mocking or scoffing. It's just telling you what you are. You know? And the Lord placed these words on us, man. Through the Edomites, through his sword. So, hey, man, I hope this lesson was edifying to you. I came out to listen to truth and sincerity. Until next time, Yahshua, I give all glory, honor, and praises unto Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH. Shalom.